Okay, let's explore the wonderful world of the IR PSS tool located within the Power BI platform. This tool we use for post-sale support so you can do a deep dive or an overall view of how your territory or your independent dealers are doing. This tool has a few different selections over here on the left-hand side, and you'll also notice on each one of these tabs along the top are different filters you can add to the data you see below. Let's go through the tabs real quickly. On the rep tab, it's very straightforward. This will show you by rep, region, account owner, the service part sales manager, or you can locate by parent entity ID. It'll give you an overarching view of your dealer or your region. So for instance, let's go to region 2. The data here will be sorted by only region 2 dealers. Down at the bottom, we give a summary of each of the different columns. And take a look quickly at the different data sets you see up here within the data set. 2021 year to date, 2022 year to date. These columns will update each year so that you can compare how you're doing to the previous year. We'll have the variance of the 2 years, dollar, variance percentage, what that dealer has in open order, the status. This green status is basically tracking how they're doing compared to year over year. We like to see dealers stay above that 10 to 14% status mark. The different statuses you'll see here, you have red, green, and yellow. Notice that some of those yellows are just some of those dealers that are right around, at least they're over last year's numbers. But again, our intention is to keep our dealers healthy and keep the parts moving. You'll also see an annual budget per dealer set by RSDs and finance. And then the last few columns here on this page, you're going to see 2021 full year, 2020, and 2019. So we give you a 3-year parts history. Let's go ahead and move down to the parent tab. First, I'm going to go ahead and clear this data. And it's always important you clear the data on each page as you move along because what you do on one tab over here to the left may carry over. So I'm going to hit the eraser. Now I'm going to go down to the parent tab. This one is a straightforward, similar across the top, region, account, owner, etc. Here is showing you just an overarching theme of the overall parent. So if you have parent-child relationships, you won't necessarily see that here. This is a little bit better bird's eye view of your dealers. But if you want to break it down a little bit further, we're going to go down here to the entity tab. Within entity, you can go ahead and look up the parent ID, hit enter. Make sure you check the box. So here you'll see that we have the parent, which is Jacoby, and all of their accounts listed. Okay, same items across the top. And now I'm going to clear that data, and let's go into the main tab here, the tool tab along the left. So here's where you really get a breakdown and have great discussions with your dealers. So right now under the tool, I have all selected. So this gives you an overarching theme of how the business is doing post-sale support year to date. You can see here in 2022, 43 million 5, and year to date in 2021, we were at 41 million. So not too bad. You can also take a look here at the categories and how the variances are going year over year as well. So we know we're down in baggers a little bit this year due to some supply issues, but we can also take a look year over year, 2021, 2020, and 2019. Same thing here, you're going to see the dollars. You're also going to see units. So if sometimes we want to sort and see how many units compared to the previous year. So you'll see in this form, you'll see a 2021 full year dollar and a 2021 full year units. Use the data however you see fit. In videos to come, we'll take a look at exporting and a couple tips and tricks on how you can help your dealers when you get ready to write orders. The last item I want to show here is, so you see here, I'm on the tool, I have all of my parent listed. I'm actually going to go ahead and select the dealer. Just for this one, I'm going to go with 96 Lawn. Once it pulls that dealer information, now you can see just that dealer information in this table format. Again, 2021, 2022, etc. There's a couple of other columns you're going to see when you get to this tool tab in Power BI. You're going to see genuine select. Anything with a GS, it just identifies that it's a genuine select part. Again, another good eye catcher and discussion point for dealers. And you're going to see pro. If it is a pro part, we will list that here as well. Again, just ways to help you create nice data files to talk with your dealers. Also on this page, you're going to see a nice breakdown, 2021 year to date versus 2022 year to date, and a nice eye chart. So this gives you a great discussion piece with your dealers to go ahead and talk, hey, attachments and accessories in 2021 for 96 Lawn and Garden, you were much further ahead. And if I highlight over that bar, it'll tell me in 2021, $11,080. And if I highlight over the black bar for 2022, $9,017. Similarly, down here in the bottom, it'll give you the previous year, the overall business for that dealer. So it kind of gives you a breakdown on their total dollar amount and what categories those dollars were primarily coming from. And then finally, down here at the bottom, another great eye chart that shows you a total year-over-year comparison along with the annual budget. But this shows your 2021, 2022 data sets, again, just in an easier to read chart. Any of these are created to help you have valuable discussions with your dealer.